So in this video, we're going to learn how to draw character outfits, or how to get started. So first we're going to start off with drawing a pose of any old kind, something that's not too crazy, something that you can see most of the clothing with, something that doesn't cover too much. Now when it comes to styling your character and you don't know where you should even begin, just start drawing regular clothes that cover the whole character's body. Then you can build off and take away from it later. Now if you want to try something new and get creative, try picking a different fashion piece or a different clothing item that you've never used before and alter it or build off from it. So I decided to choose some overalls, but with the strap down, kind of like this. Now for the hairstyle, I decided to give him more of a modern hairstyle because his outfit's going to look somewhat modern. And the clothing's kind of urban stylized, so I gave him that blowout afro to make it connect. Now we're going to readjust these overalls to make his outfit much more interesting. We're going to make the overalls be shorts. And your clothing doesn't have to conform to society's standards or what the norm is. That defeats the purpose of the creative output. And you also got to try something daring to get results you've never had. Now what really could set off ideas for having a good outfit for your character is having a key item. Or an item of interest, an accessory. It could be whatever, like a watch, or a weapon, a helmet, anything really. Like my character, Enra, has like this metal ring around his neck. Or Shard with his scarlet scarf. Or Bora with his shades. Then we have Luffy with his straw hat. Lupin III with his infamous red jacket. Kakashi with his mask. These are things that can make a character very memorable and iconic. You can easily identify a character with such things, and that's what's really important with character design as well. Now, if you really don't know where to begin, start off with a theme or some type of inspiration to get you started. Like this character, for instance, Wild West Outlaw Pirate themed combination. Or Shard, once again, as something as simple as a ninja could help you get started. Enra's initial look is based off a candle. One's ability could also aid in one's design. So this character right here, Penumbra, her powers is shadow, so I gave her darker clothes. Because shadows are known for being hidden and more discreet, so I would not give it bright colors. So this character's ability is sound, so I gave him the outfit of different popular legendary musicians and artists. Now this one's big for outfit design and its character lore. What would your character be wearing and why? Or what's happened to him in his past to make him wear that, or what's his preferences and what does he like? Now let's take Luffy for an example. He has a big scar on his chest from what happened to him, so he wears an open shirt to show it. Let's bring up my character Bora again. He wears this green cloak because it's where he lives. He lives with Yetis, which you can see right here. Now another thing that can influence character outfits and design is personality. Like you'll see more prideful characters wear open-skinned clothes, or something more revealing. And on a polar opposite spectrum, someone more shy or withdrawn would probably wear something more covered and less revealing, more concealed, such as like a hoodie, or they might wear headphones so they can block out the noise and hide from people. Or let's just say they have a really bright personality. You're probably going to want to give them bright colors, anything that stands out in their outfit really. Now if you really don't feel like giving him an outfit but you do want to draw the character, you can put him in a uniform, like a school uniform, a member uniform, like JJK uniforms, Jonin from Naruto, or the Akatsuki. Then you could alter it a little bit to their personality. I'm going to name this character Snot, just because. Now, coloring we already know is very important to the character design, and the examples I gave before apply to the colors as well. Like a dark and moody character would wear more black or dark blue, and someone more cheerful and poppy would be more color, bright colors. Now I usually do color contrast like hots and colds. Like if I use a hot color, I'll go with cool blues. This time I'm going to go with a red. This is going to be a different type of color contrast. This contrast is going to be more so with lights and darks. Because believe it or not, the best colors that look good together are the ones in the same family. Like orange looks good with red, baby blue looks good with dark blue. As long as there's a clear color separation, the colors aren't too close together, then it won't look too bad. And I usually use tan as a nice neutral color separator. Like you got your grays, your blacks, and whites. Well, gray would be the cooler side, and tan would be the warmer side of that. Now we're going to go in with a strong orange on the shoes. And I think this works, as it may be just as bright and saturated as the red, but this works because the orange is quite far from the red. Me personally, I think if the orange was very close to the red, that'd be two clashing strong colors and it'd look quite tacky. Hence why I'm doing the hair color not as bright as orange as the shoes, and it's more faded and less saturated. And when I mean less saturated, I mean less strength on the color. And so the shoes aren't floating in space and they have something to match with. That's why I also made his hair this orange. Now, theoretically, let's say your character doesn't have hair. I'd give him some type of orange accents or orange like bracelet or a watch or something that can be orange elsewhere. Or you don't have to, it's up to you really, but it's what I would do. Now if you're thinking, why does he have multiple orange parts and no multiple tan or red parts? That's because there's enough red on his body and enough tan on his body, and not enough orange. Now I didn't have quite the color I was looking for the skin, so I was forced to use markers. And even then the color wasn't white. I was going for more of a bluish gray to accent the red. Because as once again I did say I like doing hot and cold colors, so a perfect way to make the orange, the tan, the warm reds to pop out would be to give his skin color a bluish grayish hue, something more calm and muted, to accent the bright and crazy colors he's wearing. Because in my eyes, the best way to accent a bright color is to do the polar opposite, which would be something more subtle. And my one last statement, you're not going to find the perfect outfit instantly within the first drawing. This is my first time drawing this character. I made him specifically for this video, but he will be in my series nonetheless. Hell, he might even have a new outfit. But you look at other famous artists and their character concepts before they had their released version. You'll see. Look at Naruto and Sasuke and their original outfit designs. But the main goal is to get started, and we just did it. So, yep. Well, it's indeed time for a nap. Thanks for watching.